Welcome to Beats and Eats TV on the Ion Network. My name is Kate Moss, and I'm here with Nick Gelso.
Again. And we're outdoors. Again.
We were just at the Beaumont Inn not too long ago, and we're back here at Mountain Sky in Jermyn, Pennsylvania. So we're going to take you in and tell you a little bit about what's going on here at Mountain Sky and where it's come from since its beginning.
But here's a long way.
It has, yeah, it definitely has. Nick is a mastermind of Beats and Eats TV, or one of the masterminds.
You're one of the masterminds. You know,
I guess.
As a matter of fact, the listeners and the viewers are part of the mastermind because we're always listening to the feedback that we get. People really enjoyed our trip to the Beaumont, so we made sure this second edition of Beats and Eats TV is really revolving around another kind of like community similar to what we were talking about at Beaumont Inn. Now, if you missed the Beaumont Inn episode, go over to the Northeast Current YouTube channel where it's currently being hosted, or beatsandeats.net, and you'll be able to find this episode there as well. Kate, I can't tell you how happy I am and excited to be up here at Mountain Sky.
Me too. We're going to be going in and we're going to take a look at Mountain Sky and tell you all about what it has to offer. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Welcome again to Beats and Eats TV. We're here at Mountain Sky in Jermyn, Pennsylvania. My name is Kate Moss. We're here with Nick Gelso from Beats and Eats TV as well. And Mr. Ragu, who is the mayor. He's the event coordinator and co-owner here at Mountain Sky. Welcome in. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
There's so much here. There's so much to do.
Yeah, there is tons. It's beautiful, you know.
It is. It's so gorgeous. Now, you took this property over 3 years ago, and 2 years you actually opened.
Yeah, it was me and two of my partners took it on, and then we're officially open for 2 years right now.
Okay, so what was, when you took the property over, what was your goal? What did you want to make Mountain Sky?
Basically what it's becoming right now, it's like arts, creativity, and music, and organic farm, you know, so we're working on all those aspects of it, you know.
There's so much to talk about here at Mountain Sky. Nick, we were talking about the property, how beautiful it is, and that we want to come up here for a weekend too.
Well, yeah, I mean, what impresses me right off the bat is the family atmosphere, I think. I mean, you're kidding around calling Ragu the mayor, but this is a community, and he is like the mayor. So, to me, I mean, the visuals are stunning. You know, the landscapes are beautiful. Ragu has big plans for the spring, but Kate is talking about what the goals are here when you originally walked in. And usually a business or a place like this especially takes on a personality of its own as you're planning and growing, and now you're into year 3. Tell us the concept as it stands today, because there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, well, basically it's like I said originally, arts, creativity, and music. And it's all about the children as well. You know, it's like, we want the kids here. We want the family atmosphere. And it's like, there's nothing better than when you're jamming on stage and you got the little dude out there rocking and rolling.
And you've gone through lengths to make sure that when you're having concerts and festivals, not only is the place protected with professional security, but you also have EMTs on site. I mean, this is very important for you, the safety and the family environment.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, it is all about, like I said, the kids, you know, so it's like the security company we hired they're trained EMTs, and they're ex-military and law enforcement. So it comes in both, you know.
Nick, we're not parents. You know, maybe someday we will be, yet. But, you know, if I had a teenager, you're always worried about where are they going, what are they doing. If they were coming here, I'd feel good about it.
I really would too.
Yeah, it's a safe place.
Oh yeah, totally. We go out of our way to make sure it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't want anything to go wrong, you know.
And the other side of talking about safety as well, in between, and we're going to touch on a lot of the creativity that's coming out of this property and the artistic stuff, but let's stay on the safety trend for now. You're fully equipped with rooms in case, you know, someone wants to rent a room or they maybe get intoxicated, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, and you have a campground?
Yes, we would much rather see people stay than get in their vehicles and drive away.
Because you know you have the security here, it's safe,
Yeah,
and it's safer than driving.
Yes, yeah, and it's, you know, it is a concert.
Yeah, everybody parties a little.
Yeah,
you know?
stay home, or stay here, like make this art your home, I should say.
So I pull in, Kate, I see your smiling face, but then this Ragu guy comes up to me and he's like, really like the mayor, like you're welcoming us here, not because we have TV cameras, but because we're new eyes on the property.
Yes, we're all about the family thing, you know, it's like, my house is your house, and it's like I tell the musicians that, I tell the people that come up, stay, make it welcome to Mountain Sky, you know, it's like.
And there's going to be a big to-do on Saturday, October 18th. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, October 18th we have, I believe, 5 bands playing. It'll be kids, we have face painters coming, balloon makers, a hayride, and 5 bands playing. So after 9 p.m., 18 and older, you're welcome to more than to hang out, you know.
And a hayride.
Yeah, it's like 1.2 miles long.
Wow, that's a hayride and a half. That's great.
Yeah, totally.
That's great. So it's encompassing. It has so much to offer here.
And what a great time of year to be up here with Halloween around the corner. I mean, the fall, you've seen in some of the visuals we've taken, the fall foliage is incredible.
It is. We talk about hidden gems now.
I know, well this is. Because I'm like, where am I going?
Yep.
And when I saw it, I didn't want to leave.
Right.
Are you living the dream?
I'm chasing the dream.
Chasing the dream still.
Yep. Unless the captain of your dream will never come true, you know.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
I'm just chasing it.
But it seems like as much as you're getting from this, you're giving back too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, without the support from the community and the people involved, the volunteers and my partners and everybody that's involved, we wouldn't be here right now, you know.
For information on Mountain Sky, you can go to mountainsky.net. They have a very good website that tells you a lot about the property, about what you can do here, and we're talking about all the different possibilities for next year and fundraising and charity events and maybe showing a movie, having movie night. There's just so much.
Celebrity chef showcases, music. Yeah. There's a lot of potential here, and you know, not only is there a stage, but there's several stages. You have progression for late night music when the sound starts to get a little out of control, right?
Keep the peace.
You got to keep the community happy, right? So tell me about that. So sometimes you have music going till 4 a.m., but it gets quiet.
Yeah, well, we usually use the main stage till like 11 p.m. and then we'll hit the acoustic stage till like 1 or 2, and then we'll bring everybody in here. And that'll run till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
And would you consider this to be like the community center of the property?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's the offices, the hotel, and also a meeting place.
Meeting place, and more so, it's like we have people living here. So it's like our home, you know what I mean?
You're living here.
Yeah, me and several other people, you know.
You want to talk about the labor of love and passion, right? So Ragu and I were talking outside, and tell our viewers about your first winter on property here.
That was funny. I don't even know why I'm still here, but regardless, it was for the belief of everybody.
Because God has a sense of humor.
Yeah, right? We had no windows in this place.
No heat?
No heat. No heat. There was no ceilings.
No plumbing?
Well, the plumbing I got up
and running. It's
a
better story without plumbing.
All right,
so let's just say no plumbing.
No plumbing. We had nothing.
No clothes. I mean, so,
it was a nudist colony at one point. You did tell me that before.
Yeah.
we really didn't. There wasn't plumbing in the beginning.
Before you took it over, it was a nudist colony.
But Ragu,
way back when.
When you're working towards the labor of love and you have a dream and a vision and a passion, you'll go to any lengths to get there as long as you're responsible and safe about it. And you certainly did that. And now it seems to be paying back.
Yeah, it's totally paying back. I mean, all our events this year over last year, it's like we picked up like at least 0.25%, you know? So it's like we're moving forward, and thank God for the musicians. It's like those guys, they believe in what we're trying to create. And if it wasn't for the musicians and the artists and the volunteers, we wouldn't be here right now, you know?
It's important. It's a labor of love, like Nick said.
Yeah, totally.
And 3 years ago, did you ever envision it being like this?
3 years ago, I thought we were shutting the doors.
Yeah,
before they opened.
Yeah, before they were officially
before you got windows.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
It's gonna be goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna be good
news. It just keeps growing, you know. It's like it's all, in my opinion, it's about the kids.
You keep
The
saying
children.
that
yeah,
about
I
the
do,
children.
because how much longer are we going to be here? You know, it's like, I'm, what, 45 years old? What am I going to be, another 30 years? So let's pass it on. Let's move.
And
you
I'm
know?
22.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
see. You'll be
18.
here longer then.
Yeah, so you'll be here longer.
Be
Too
here
bad. For you, we refer people back to the website, social media. You are on social media. This is a social place. So where are our viewers finding you on social media?
I would say like 80% would be like Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Like literally 80%. It's like we have over 4,000 hits on Facebook.
4,000
in 2
likes.
years.
Before we move on to the next segment, Kate, I'd like to just ask, where are the bands coming from? You're talking about the graciousness and the wonderful bands. Are they local or are they national? Are they a mix of both?
Yeah, it's basically a mixture of both, but it's more so the local musicians. I mean, we have like Preach Freedom and Connect. They come, Preach plays with Rusted Root. We have Mark Diomede and the Juggling Sons. They're coming from Jersey Shore, New Jersey.
I saw George Wesley was here.
Yeah, George Wesley is like a huge part of us. He's a huge part of Old Friends, Mikey Miz, and the list goes on. I mean, there's so many bands that we had over the last 2 years, and I'm sorry if I didn't
mention you.
Yeah, totally. It's
because I mean, everybody plays a big part, and
yeah.
It's exciting. I'm really excited about the spring, man.
We're going to be with you every step of the way. We want to come back.
We want to come back.
We're going to have the greenhouse up and running coming
Well, that's going to be, so we were just saying recently we were at Beaumont Inn in Dallas where they grow their own heirloom gardens to supply the restaurant. Fascinating, and our viewers were elated to see such differences, you know, so we definitely want to come back when the greenhouse is here. How are you going to be feeding the community here, or are you going to be selling the produce? I mean, what's the vision?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. Hopefully we're going to make a couple bucks off of the produce, because you need it.
You have a huge overhead here.
Oh yeah, it's beyond huge.
Yeah. So you got to be able to pull resources where you can. Well, while we're speaking revenue, do you sell tickets for events? Is that how people get here?
Yeah, basically. And usually, like, well, actually always, our camping's included with our ticket prices.
Because they don't want to see people drive, once again, which is...
If you're going to come up and party, just come up and hang out.
And be
Let me tell you something. It is so relaxing that I wouldn't want to leave. I would take less... I would have more fun and have less stress throughout the night knowing that I have a place to crash. And it's equipped like a living space. So it's not as if you're camping out with it's not as if you're camping out with a sleeping bag on a rock, rocks. I mean, this is a campground. This is a community. I'm so thrilled to be here. I can't wait to come back.
I am too. And you should actually visit mountainsky.net is where you can go. Social media as well, Mountain Sky. This is Beats and Eats TV on the ION Network. Nick Gelso, my name is Kate Moss. Here's Mr. Mayor Ragu.
The mayor.
The mayor. We'll be
I'm finally a mayor or something.
You got to shake hands. If you're a mayor, you got to learn how to shake hands.
I do the peace symbol.
Thanks for waking up with us here on the ION Network. We'll be right back. Welcome into Beats and Eats TV again. My name is Kate Moss. This is Nick Gelso, and we are here with the PR genius, Kamala.
Genius,
man. I can say that. I've known you for 25 years.
25 years? Yes, since high school, I guess.
Since high school, man. Yeah. You're living the dream here.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of?
I snuck my way in.
You were always good at that.
Yeah.
But you were a good asset once you get to the table.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what are you bringing to the table?
I'm bringing the advertising end of this whole thing, and the booking, and the know-how and the friendships between myself and the bands, and who we book, and things like that.
So Kamala, you do the Facebook, you do the mountainsky.net.
Yes, I do. Anything you're going to see coming from the Mountain Sky Facebook page is basically me talking, and which I enjoy, because it's instead of posting from my own page, I'm posting from a page where hundreds or thousands of people are going to see us. We're going to 4,000 people at this point, and that's been going great for us.
4,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
When you're talking the venue itself, what's your capacity?
We probably could do about 2,000 people. We've had about 1,000, but I'm thinking 2,000 is about our end.
And that's mountainsky.net, or you could go to their Facebook page. It's Mountain Sky.
We'll post information on beatsandeats.net as well about this. This is a great property. Kamala, I guess before we wrap up this segment, as social media director, PR guy, that means you're the social aspect of this. Although everybody here seems to be extremely social,
right?
But when it comes down to a event day, so you're having your multiple bands, what does a day like that for you encompass?
A day like that encompasses me being here early or most of the time the night before.
Right.
I mean, when bands roll in, when they come and pull their cars behind the stage, I'm going to be the one that's going to jog down and say hello and tell them where to go. They can get some food in here. We do a lot of hospitality here. We make sure the bands are taken care of. So that's basically my job. I get to do the fun part. I get to take care of the bands.
Yeah, and that's fun, man. You get to give them food and stuff. But the truth of the matter is a lot of the bands believe in the concept here.
They do.
So they're giving back their time to come and play here in a lot of ways. So you're making sure that they're treated extremely well when they're here.
Yes. Like I said, food, sometimes beer. Whatever we can do to make it hospitable for the bands to be here and give them a better time and a better experience. We want them to camp as well, which a lot of times they do, and a lot of times that's one of the fun parts for the crowd is that when another band is playing, you're rubbing shoulders with the bands.
A lot of creative.
That you just saw. They're out watching the next band, and they're here.
And there's some probably collaboration, like impromptu collaboration, and with your bands, where are you pulling from? Are you pulling from the local client base, national acts? What's your preference?
We've got local to national to regional. Mountain Sky Orchestra, of course, is our
the house
our
band.
forte. Yes,
Right.
our house band. But we've got bands from all over the northeastern part of the country, basically.
So a lot of people are traveling a distance to come here and play for your audience.
Yeah.
And then locally, how would a local band get in touch with you if they feel they're a good candidate to show off their work, their talents here
they can message us through Facebook. They can email us. Anyway, word of mouth.
Email. What's the email?
The email is mountainsky@live.com or kamala@mountainsky.net, or just simply go to the Facebook page and send us a message. That's a lot of times that's the way we get in touch with people.
Are you getting hit up all the time?
All the time.
Yep.
And it's too many. We turned away. I can't tell you how many bands we turned away last year. I mean, which we have a database going, and we keep those bands in check, and we will get back to them this year if we can. We're not trying to have the same bands every year all the time. So this year we will absolutely look at some of those bands that we couldn't have last year to come in and play.
So if you're listening and you are a band, you're entertainment, and you feel that you are a good candidate to play here at Mountain Sky, then contact Kamala via Facebook, via email, and certainly even if they are booked at the moment, you're still going to get in their database so that way you're pulled, because these ladies and gentlemen are looking to do a lot of community type events, charities, and entertain people. So there may be a festival where you could pull somebody in for a set and give them this is an opportunity, man.
Absolutely.
This is an opportunity for a musician.
It's not only an opportunity for you to come and play here in front of our crowd, it's an opportunity for you to meet other people and other bands. It's a festival. It's not a gig. So you're going to have interactions where the bands are going to come up and play with other bands, and you're going to meet people. You're going to make connections.
Once again, it is Mountain Sky. It is another one of the hidden gems here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Really easy to get to, right off of I-81. So mountainsky.net, also Facebook, Mountain Sky. We want to thank Kamala for being with us.
Thank you.
Man.
Great. Continuing with the Beats and Eats TV on the ION Network. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Beats and Eats TV. I'm Nick Gelso along with Kate Moss, and we want to really go out of our way to thank Ragu for his hospitality in having us here. And before we leave, man, the viewers know Kate and our passion for the outdoors and for gardening, and we've seen it at Beaumont. The variety of plant life up here is incredible. Tell our listeners and viewers what you've noticed so far and how that's going to tie into the spring with your greenhouses.
Right now we have a bunch of elderberry plants going on. We have apple orchards. We have blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and there's a lot of stuff I don't even know what we have.
Yeah, well, I mean, once the spring comes around, you start with the greenhouse. It may even be cool to do walking tours of some of this native plant life right up here in Scranton. Is that where we are?
We're in Jermyn.
Yeah, pretty much right outside of Scranton. Yeah, but it would be, you know.
It'd be cool.
Like, I really don't know what all the plants we have up here, you know. It's like there's such a variety of them.
Well, when we come back, we would love to bring someone that can help identify that.
And we got the right guy.
And we absolutely do. So here on Beats and Eats TV, going in with the hidden gems here in northeastern Pennsylvania at Mountain Sky once again, we would like to thank Mountain Sky for having us here, the Mayor Ragu.
That's funny.
He's going to give us a key to the community.
Yes, we're going to get
a key.
I don't even have a key to the house.
He doesn't even have a key. But
we'll
we want one.
That's exactly
You guys
right.
definitely get a key. And thank you guys for coming.
We have
Okay, we did.
Welcome to the family.
And he's been saying this the whole time. We
Yeah,
do feel like family.
I feel like family.
And we feel like you're our family. If you want to get in contact with Kate Moss or myself or the Big Ragu, you could get us on Twitter. I'm at CLNS_Nick.
I'm at Kate Moss, CLNS.
And I'm at Ragu at mountainsky.net.
Go figure.
There we go. For Beats and Eats TV, thank you again for joining us this morning, and we'll see you next time.
And a little bit up this way so our stomachs are not fully in.
In the blooper.
So this is the candidate.
What's my name?
Kate Moss. That was the signal, Holly. We just talked about signals. I'm like,
They suck.
that was the signal, I know.
Could you just pick your nose when the signal is so I know?
Is that good?
Your foot fell asleep.
Well, that was fun. I'll tell you, you got movie stars here.
Yeah, well, right now it's like we have elderberry plants. Yeah, thanks.
Just start over.
Just say right now. Who's this Ragu guy? Because you see, this is a podcast. You can say,
I know.
So, all right. I'm like,
So right now we have a bunch of elderberry.
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 I don't know why I do that.
yeah, but she's my new client, so we're gonna work together. You can take a. How about us just making out? No? Okay.
I don't know if my boyfriend would like that very
Screw him.
much. Oh, we could make it.